Yo, Dio, big man, what's going on?
What's going on with the pickems, man? Why are we at 68? What happened?
Listen. There was some trolling going on
Okay.
with
Okay.
with both me and some of the teams. Okay, where does my trolling begin? It definitely begins at Indonesia, Sweden, because I thought Sweden was gonna take it because it was the earlier pool, but then we all know what happened, right? So that was my mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take that. But can you agree with me that France trolled?
I had Turkey 5-4.
You have the knowledge, okay, and I respect that, but still, this one was f***ed up, man. Like Romania, Brazil. I'm in the 65%, okay? I'm in the normies. Did you vote for Brazil?
I got every match correct last week. Yeah. So
Jesus Christ.
I had what I said during that stream was either Brazil wins 5-3 or it goes to tiebreaker and Romania wins. And lo and
Man.
behold, Brazil wins 5-3.
Unbelievable, man. Not only did you guess the match, you actually guessed the outcome. Listen, I'm in the shit, okay? So I need some help. I need some help.
All right.
Brazil, South Korea. This one, as I said, it's pretty simple. I think it's gonna go 5-0. And honestly, after looking at the pool, I think that's even more likely to be a sweep because many of these maps are so finger control, low BPM. You know, I feel like it's South Korea's bread and butter, personally.
Yeah, I got 5-0.
Hong Kong, Philippines.
Yeah.
Are we thinking Hong Kong?
I'm thinking Hong Kong, but like, I'm not surprised if it's Philippines. I'm still not surprised if Philippines wins this match. I do think it's Hong Kong. Philippines still can get some pretty solid scores on Alt and Tech. Like, they outscored Hong Kong on the Nomad 3 last week. It's by a small margin, but Hard Rock, they can win. DT alt stuff they can win. Speed they definitely win. So like there's enough good points for Philippines here that like Hong Kong's picks are not guaranteed.
This one is hard, man. It could go either way. I'm gonna go 5-3. This could be one of the most interesting matches this week, so I'm definitely hyped for it. I was thinking Russia was gonna crush this, but now I'm having doubts because this is exactly the China skill set, you know? I feel like they're gonna win either way. My initial prediction was 5-2. That's probably a good prediction, to be fair.
I don't think it's sweep. I think 5-2 is a reasonable guess. I don't have 5-2, but I'll leave it up to your imagination which way I went.
Alright, that's fair. Germany, Norway. I went 5-0 because I need to see the pool. I think Germany is taking this. Maybe 5-1?
Yeah, I also have 5-1. I think like Norway can get a point on reading, but if that's banned, they maybe get a point on the free mod 2. They could get a point on hidden 1. It's pretty similar to the one from qualifiers, right? But most of the other maps is just Germany advantage.
Now, Australia, Sweden, I gotta say, I was a bit optimistic. I gave 5-1, but I'm thinking now it could even be another sweep. It really depends. Because I feel like Sweden can probably pull off an upset on free mod 2.
On every single map. Australia still has the best score between the two of them out of every map. But on every map, both of their runs are better than both of Sweden, except for Nomad 4 and DT3. So it's still possible for them to get a point, but I would be surprised at 2 points.
I think I will keep it 5-1 just in case they troll one pick. I could get the +3, otherwise I'll be happy with the +2. But for most people, I think sweep is pretty safe. Chile, United Kingdom. This one is maybe amongst the hardest matches to guess this week because it's really close between the two.
So you say that, but if you look at last week, Nomad 2, the speed Nomad map, and DT2, the long stream DT map, UK wins head-to-head on both of those. But every other map Chile played, they were top 5 on the weekend. They just showed some inconsistency, right? That's all it was. But they otherwise had really, really good scores. UK, on the other hand, they were top 5 on everything except the Nomad 2, but they were still number 8 overall. They still had a 500k score difference from Chile.
Again, I'm thinking UK, but Chile is so close. Oh no, it's gonna be... This is probably gonna f*** me up.
I have UK 5-4, but I think any team 5-3, 5-4 in this match, similar to the Philippines-Hong Kong match, is reasonable. The problem is just like if you actually want to predict it correctly, it's near impossible.
Alright, now for an easier one, USA Turkey. Again, all respect to Turkey. I love you guys, but I personally put 5-0.
I got the sweep.
I think they're gonna just go in, Their lineup is crazy. No need to think about it, really. I don't think they're getting the 5-1 troll, or nothing, really. Canada, Poland. Now, before I tell you anything, I personally think Canada takes it, so we can get that bias out of the way, right?
Okay.
Now, you as a proud Canadian,
yeah,
I would think you would pick Canada, but I want to hear your reasons.
So Canada specialized more this year. They got rid of one of their best speed players in Curtis, and they didn't really have a direct replacement for him. So they don't actually have like a full 4-person speed roster, which is going to hurt later on. But at the same time, those players that they added are also all really, really good at aim or just very well-rounded in general. Like Dark Karate has some very good aim skill cap, even into the later stages. A lot of aim and aim control in this pool. I feel like that's very, very good for Canada, and the specialization will pay off. They will lose speed, probably, to Poland, but they will still win the match, and most of their picks will be pretty decisive, I think. I got 5-2, just because there's enough speed in the pool for Poland to get points, but like...
You put 5-2?
Yeah.
Me too. Romania, Belarus? Here's the thing. I put 5-1 just because I thought that maybe they could troll a pick, and I still kind of feel like it. I don't know. It could be a sweep. I don't know if Romania... I'm not too sure. Can they troll a pick? I think they could.
It's Jover for Belarus. It's Jover.
Jover?
Like
straight up?
It's Jover. It's straight up Jover. I don't know if you watched last week, but there were some scores from Belarus that are just unfortunately not very good. And that's sometimes the case with 32nd seed, right? Belarus is the very last team to qualify in for the World Cup. You don't expect them to have a super good roster or even 4 players who are capable on every map, right?
Now that I think about it, considering the pool, maybe 5-0 is more reasonable, because Romania is still pretty good, you know? Like, they got one hell of a roster.
Romania is still very good, yeah.
Malaysia, Taiwan. Now, hear me out.
Hear
me out. This one is probably the second hardest. This is at the same level of Hong Kong, Philippines, more like Chile, UK, like they are so close. My heart says Malaysia. However, it's a bit tough, isn't it? I feel like this will be close no matter what. If I have to think of the more well-rounded team, I mean, Taiwan was pretty much a complete gamble. Only Willie remained from last year, but they did surprisingly well. On this specific
This is another
pool,
one of those matchups where it's like Malaysia is probably better at a lot of the aim control and aim mechanics, and Taiwan is, can contest on those, but is better at speed. So it's another one of those matches where both the teams are good at different things, but everything is still relatively close, even with the stuff that they're better at, right? Like there's no decisive advantage, and they're good at different things at the same time. So it's just very, very hard to predict. I also have Malaysia, but I, again, could see this being one of those matches that goes either way, 5-3, 5-4, either team completely reasonable.
This is insane.
It's a follow your heart kind of match, bro.
No, this match is nuts. This match needs to be streamed, man. I swear to God. This one is a mystery, really. I'm gonna put Malaysia 5-3. Japan, Argentina.
Based heart follower on pickems.
Yes, absolutely. Now, Japan, Argentina. This is an interesting one because, Japan definitely lost some of the biggest players, but I do think they're not gonna have too much trouble because they do have players who are oddly specialized in certain skill sets that I think this map will entails. So I originally put 5-1. I'm having doubts now. I don't know. Is Argentina good at speed? Could it even be a 5-2, or are you going for the sweep?
Japan and Argentina are pretty evenly matched on speed. Yeah, like it's doable for Argentina to take point. Even more than 1 point is doable here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 5-1, 5-2 is reasonable. You could get away with a cheeky 5-0 also. It's potentially an option, but
I think between the 3 options, 5-0 is very ballsy. 5-2 could be, just because I don't know if Japan isn't as consistent, but the safest bet is 5-1, so I think I'll stay at 5-1 just in case.
It's a good option.
Singapore, Thailand. I personally went with Thailand 5-2, and now that I've seen the pool, I think this is pretty good.
I also have Thailand. I have them 5-3 because this is another pretty close matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Singapore has some very good gimmick and flow aim players.
I
would even not be surprised if Singapore wins it. But I do think this is more Thailand favored than some of those other toss-up matches we've had.
Whatever, I do think Thailand is gonna take it. And I also think
Yeah.
Indonesia is gonna take it against Austria. And I don't know, man. I put 5-1 originally, but after looking at the pool, I honestly feel like it's gonna be a sweep.
Okay. We have some very different opinions
Alright,
on this match.
go ahead. I like it.
I got Indonesia 5-3.
5-3? Okay.
I think this is a lot closer than people give credit for. Austria still has the ability to take points, especially on double time. They had very, very close scores on free mod last week. This is a hot take. This is a hot take for sure. I think a lot of people will be going 5-0, 5-1, 5-2.
Go ahead,
Go ahead. 5-3, I think, is a bit of a hot take. But if you look at qualifiers, it's not at all one-sided. Austria had better scores on Tech Nomad and on the Nomad 2 in qualifiers. They had contestable scores on both of the Hard Rocks in qualifiers. They even outscored Indonesia on Hard Rock 2 in precision. And then DT3, they outscored both of Indonesia's scores, and they only played the map once. And last week, round of 32, they had people who were at a LAN event in Austria playing from setups that were not their own and dropping, for example, 270k on DT1, where the rest of their team was 760k or above.
I gotta say, I did not consider that Austria was at LAN last week and they still did relatively well. I think they kinda... Here's the thing though, they did have a bit less pressure because after all they were against Australia anyway, so it's not like they had that close match pressure on them. 5-1... you know what? 5-2? Okay, I will keep 5-1 for now. We'll see. Finland versus Spain. Now, without looking at the pool, I put Finland at 5 and Spain at 3. After looking at the pool, I feel like maybe this opinion is reinforced because Finland is good at these types of maps, I think, at least. And a bit more confident on the free mods.
My take is, so before the tournament started, some context, before the tournament started, I had Spain winning a match in this OWC. But I also had Finland winning a match in this OWC. So I think this is another one of those close matches. If you look at the scores from qualifiers and from last week, speed is actually a toss-up. Finland has the head-to-head on Nomad 2 last week, but Spain beat Finland's score on DT2 last week, and it's a similar score difference. It's about 250k in both cases. It's just kind of all over the place. Finland has advantages on some things, Spain has advantages on other things, and neither of these teams is like completely dominant on any one mod either.
Yeah, this one is a bit hard.
So,
but
just looking at it, I feel like the pool is slightly more favored to Spain on this round. I actually have Spain 5-3.
Okay. I'm thinking, even if I lose, at least I get the +1. So let's do Finland, Spain 5-3, and we'll see who wins.
We'll see who gets the +3.
France, Peru. We know that France has a tendency to troll. Can they troll twice in a row? Come on now. Peru, do they have a chance? I went 5-2 France, but...
I got 5-1 France, bro. I got even less faith in Peru.
Like, all respect to my good mate Arnold, but like, a team is a team. It's not just one guy. And, Peru is pretty good, But I think France is definitely way more well-rounded. Regardless of the pool, I would make this decision. But after seeing the pool, even more so.
I have to agree. All credit to Peru for qualifying this year. This is the first time they've ever qualified for the World Cup. So congrats to them, right?
Yeah,
very solid. But I got 1 point for Peru, and even that's 1 or 2 points is generous.
Now, the last match, this is apparently controversial of me, and maybe I'm completely wrong. Ukraine-Kazakhstan. Before I saw the pool, I put Ukraine win 5-2, but now I think it's actually still 5-2, but probably for Kazakhstan. This is a bit strange to me, because I know some players in Ukraine, and I know they're pretty good, but Kazakhstan seems a bit more motivated. I feel like that's the main difference between the two, but what do you think?
On paper, based off the scores from qualifiers in round of 32, Ukraine is favored, even on this pool. However, Ukraine is on a downward trend. Kazakhstan is on an upward trend. Momentum matters a lot. Ukraine just got 5-0'd by Poland in the previous round. And while, yes, Kazakhstan didn't have that great of a match, they got 5-0'd by Canada. They're on an upward trend overall across multiple World Cups, whereas Ukraine is also on that downward trend across multiple World Cups. So I have Kazakhstan winning, but I have it 5-4 because, again, on
It
paper,
could be
the scores
dangerously
are
close.
favoring Ukraine. Yeah.
Very nice,
for
very
sure.
nice. Thank you, Dio.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks for the call.
I will see you in the weekend. You will be commentating, right?
I will be commentating some matches, either 2 or 3 matches probably this weekend. I don't know which ones yet. We'll see.
Keep
the
an
other
eye on
ones
the
I'll
sheet.
I'll definitely be watching along also. Yeah, keep an eye on the sheet. Spazza, I have one plug that's actually not my own stream. Chat, I know your Zoomer attention span is not very good for, in-depth analysis and all that kind of stuff, but Fridays, usually 21 or 22 UTC on the Corsace Twitch channel, we do week-by-week predictions and recaps for every round of OWC.
Oh yeah.
So go check that out, because I'm doing that every week. I'm actually streaming and doing the graphics, so I'll be there every single week, and you can get some more information on your pickems before you lock everything.
Hold on, I'm gonna send the link in chat. I will put this in the description too, because of course this is going on YouTube. Hello, Clips channel. Hope you're doing
What's up,
well.
Clips channel? Hello, welcome to Osu.
Very nice, very nice. That's the Corsace channel right there. And yeah, I will see you on Friday there. You guys better be there. Tomorrow we are watching every single OWC 2024 match as it happens live. We are going to be commentating, gambling, with channel points of course, comparing our pickems, having a good time. It's gonna be a great stream. So I hope to see you all there. I will not watch this one because this is gonna be happening at 4 AM, but I'm gonna be watching every single other match from 13 UTC to 16 UTC, and maybe if we have enough time, I could also watch this stream, but like the VOD, basically. So tomorrow it's gonna be great. So thank you, see you tomorrow, peace.